Hi. I wonder if you realise that Australia spends $4.1 billion a year per year on incarceration. Yet, with all of that, 46% of people will reoffend and go back into prison after release. This gritty, challenging, and complex problem is something that Work Restart addresses. We know that we must disrupt the system if we're going to see real change. We have to think innovatively and we have to employ fearless compassion for people who've often fallen through the cracks. People like Tom. At age 8, Tom is inside the wardrobe. He's been locked inside by his stepdad for the last 2 days. It stinks of urine and it's dark, but it's better than the alternative, his stepfather's belt. At age 12, Tom feels the safest place for him to be is on the street. He connects with a group of people that he starts to call family, drug users and drug pushers, and he finds comfort in the needle. At age 15, Tom loses his best friend to a drug overdose in his arms. At 16, he's had his first child, and by the age of 23, he's had 4. But Tom is a really good dad. He cares deeply for his kids. He's determined not to be like the men that were in his life as he was growing up. And he wants to care for them. The only way he knows how to provide for them is drugs. At age 24, Tom is arrested and sentenced to 7 years incarceration for dealing drugs. Tom has been wrecked by the needle. His family has been wrecked by the needle. Many young lives have been wrecked by the needle. What we would like to do is reframe what that needle means to the 53% of people that are incarcerated for drug or drug-related crimes. So how are we going to do this? Well, Project Restitch is our newest initiative. We're going to create a hub of social enterprise change inside a prison. We are going to work with partners like Trademark, who make these really wonderful, funky shirts, like these ones just here. And we're going to create a sewing industrial machinist training hub, which is going to do 2 things for participants. Firstly, we're going to give them technical skills. So we're going to train people on industrial sewing. They are going to have real-world work experience, a qualification, and also a reference, something they may never have had before in their life. We'll also teach financial literacy and computer skills. But secondly, and more importantly, we'll have a pathway for the future. We use self-determination theory in the work that we do that looks at autonomy, belonging, and competency. And we wrap that in a positive role model environment that mentors people to be empowered with resilience, self-knowledge, teamwork, conflict management, and personal leadership. Now, this 2-step process is something that gives participants, with our help, the best chance of achieving meaningful employment when they're released, which we know is a lead indicator that stops reoffending. Work Restart has a proven track record in being innovative inside the prison system. We've developed Australia's first digital studio, working with graphic design and CAD and coding, and also the Prisoner Entrepreneurial Program. Now, you may be thinking, Helen, Project Restitch doesn't sound as groovy as these other programs, but we actually think it is. We're creating a hub of social change inside a prison. We're not only creating a place where we help social enterprises achieve their mission on the outside, we are creating the chance for people to empower themselves to change their life on the inside. We know that getting impact here is going to be tough, but we are not afraid of the tough cases. We strongly believe that people need to be accountable for their actions, but their future does not have to be only defined by the mistakes of their past. We also know that people can contribute positively to their communities if given a real second chance, or in Tom's case, even just a first chance. With your help tonight, we will change that needle into something that mends lives, not destroys them. We've run a small test project and now we're ready to launch Project Restitch. We need $85,000 to do that for equipment, resources, and people and trainers. But even just $2,500 will give us a sewing machine that will mend and restart 9 lives. $20,000 will be able to do this with 36 lives. And what's really important is that with the partnership of our social enterprise clients, we'll be able to make this program self-sustaining in 6 to 8 months. We will reduce recidivism and reoffending by over half, which is world's best practice for a large-scale program inside a prison. And we'll create a model that can be duplicated across other prisons as well. With fearless empathy, Project Restitch can mend lives. Yes, this is a gritty, challenging problem. We know that we achieve impact with the other work that we do to restart lives and create safer communities. Please lean in with us tonight and be part of the solution as well. Thank you.